Today's lesson is a part 2 of surface area of the cylinder. We're going to looking at some open cylinders. One that we've done in part 1 is the closed cylinder. Okay, so fully closed. So we counted every single part. There's only 3 parts in a cylinder. The circle on the top and the circle on the bottom and the rectangle in the middle. But if it's an open cylinder, or even it's a prism, it just means one or more than one face, which is the area, is missing. We are looking for surface area of open half cylinder, okay? But what does that really mean? It means if you got full closed cylinder and you cut it in half, that's exactly what happened just here now. And then we're going to answer it in 1 decimal place. So this part, the top part, is open. Open meaning missing. So if I draw the net of this open half cylinder, I will get half a circle here, right there, and here, okay? So these are these parts, okay? And then these parts here. And then the body is rectangle, but it's half of rectangle now, isn't it? Because its cylinder is halved. If I looking at this, I'm going to put the half circle on the top and the bottom, put it together, and I'm going to make it into 1 full circle. It's just easier for me to calculate. And then what happens to my body, the rectangle, I'll just calculate it as just rectangle, but my length will be halved. First step is to find height and radius. When you look at the diagram here, it says this part, just follow my drawing here, it's 0.5 meters. That's my radius. And 3 meters is my height. Now, step 2, now we're going to find the surface area. Full circle is pi r squared. That's our formula. Area of the rectangle, so height is 3. Now, my base here is half of 2 pi r, which is, what's half of 2? 1. The length is pi r. Okay, so I'm going to do surface area right now. Pi r squared, which is 0.5 meters. I'm just going to go 0.5 squared plus base times height. My base is pi times r. Pi times r is 0.5 and the height is 3. I'm going to put all that in my calculator, all those, including the brackets. You will have 5.4977787 ... and question says correct to 1 decimal place. So I'm going to look at my second place is 9, so it's going to go rounded up by 1, so it'd be 5.5 square meters. Okay, so Kirsty, why did I halve this?
Because it's not the full shape, it's missing a side.
Yes, so we're missing half. Why didn't I halve the height?
Because it's not cut horizontally, it's cut vertically, so it's going down the middle. The height stays the same.
Yes, very good.
For the full circle, are you putting the both half circles together?
Yes, and you see that half circle here, half circle here?
Yeah.
So I put it together into 1 circle.
Yep, so it makes it easier. Okay.
You can do that. Part B, but this time it's not open half cylinder, it's closed. What does that mean? It means it has the top of the half cylinder is covered. Everything is pretty much the same as what we've done in a part A, but we got extra part that we have to add on. So first step, let's find height and radius. Now, height I can see is 16.2, but we have diameter as a 29.3 units. So radius will be half. The half of 29.3 is my radius. Now, Alexis, you have a calculator with you. Can you calculate it for us?
14.65.
Excellent, good girl. Thank you. 14.65 units. My height for the rectangle is 16.2. On here is pi r. Okay, because we halved it, 2 pi r, but you halved it, so we only got pi r there. And our radius is 14.65. Now, let's have a look at the B here. What is my base and height for this top cover? Grace, what will be my base and height for this cover, please?
29.3.
That can be your height. 16.2 is your base. So surface area, we got 3 areas we have to find. That's my first area. That's my second. That's my third area. So let's have a look at the first one. It's a pi r squared. So pi times r, my r is 14.65 squared, plus my area 2 is my rectangle, which is pi r h. So pi times r is 14.65 times h is 16.2, plus my cover, the shape B, the pink shape, is the just base times height, which is the 16.2 times 29.3. I put it all together into calculator, you will get 1,286.989,466 ... It's going to be a little bit difficult for us to make into 1 decimal place, isn't it? Because the second is a 8. It's going to go rounded up to the next, but the next one is 9. So it's going to be 10. So it's going to be rounded up again. So 10, so 0 goes there, 1 up. Alia, how do you make it into 1 decimal place, please?
1,287.0
square units. Excellent, great job. Okay, next one. This one's a little bit different to the first one that we did. First one was just the top bit was missing. This one is actually top bit is missing, as well as one of the half circle is missing. Let's have a look at the overall shapes that we are looking for. We know we're going to look for the half of the rectangle. That's this one. And then we don't have to find the 2 half circles now, just the 1. It's going to be half pi r squared, okay, because pi r squared is a circle, full circle, and we only got half. Now let's have a look at step 1. Height is 5.75. We got diameter as 1.5. How do we find radius? It's a half of diameter. Excellent. Good job, Victoria. Thank you. Radius, 1.5 divided by 2 is 0.75 units. Now we can find the surface area. So we got half circle plus the rectangle, half of the rectangle. Now height was 5.75 and the length is half of the 2 pi r. So it's going to be just pi r. That's my half circle. So half times pi times r squared, and r is 0.75 squared plus pi r h. Pi times r, which is 0.75, times h is the 5.75. So put all that in your calculator exactly the way I set it up. You will get 14.43169 ... I want it to be in a 1 decimal place, so that will be Mandy. How do you write in a 1 decimal place here?
14.4 a square unit.
Yep, square units. Excellent, good job. Find the surface area of this solid. Now this one says cylinder open at both ends. Now what does that mean? It's a hollow. So the each end of circle is gone. Only thing exists is the body part, the rectangle. But it's a full rectangle. It's not half, because when you look at the cylinder, it's like a full cylinder, except the top and the bottom faces gone. First step, height is 30 units here. And again, the diameter is given 12 units. So we need to find the radius. So it'll be half of diameter. Half of 12 is 6 units. Now, all I need is a rectangle part. Just do base times height, which is 2 pi r times the height, 2 pi r h, which is 2 times pi times my r was 6, my h was 30. So put all that in your calculator, I will get 1,130.97355 ... So I want it to be in a 1 decimal place. Okay, Grace, could you please answer correct to 1 decimal place?
1,131.0.
Correct, thank you, Grace. 1,131.0 square units, because what happened is that 7 is bigger than 5. So that's not a problem. We can round it up to the next, but we have a 9. That's the problem. Okay, the 9 becomes 10. So it rounded up again, becomes 1 and it becomes 0. So it's going to be 1,131.0. Okay, all right, that's all for today's lesson. Thank you.